Hey everybody, it's Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. How you guys doing? I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and friends. I know that we had a nice little, more intimate Thanksgiving at my brother's house with just him and his wife and my mom and dad and my husband and myself. So smaller than we've had in the years past, and it was really nice, especially with my mom just getting home out of the hospital. Before I go any further, welcome back to my subscribers and welcome into anybody new. Um, I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys for just a couple minutes. I don't have a lot of time. I haven't been feeling well. That's why I haven't been on. I actually have had a sore throat lately. I've been thinking it's just the weather and how cold it is. We've got snow. Um, I know even my best friend in Wisconsin doesn't have snow yet. She was like, "You have snow?" Um, but we've had snow the last couple days. It's pretty cold out, and I'm just been feeling yuck and tired. But I wanted to get the last video in for November and let you know that I'm going to try. I don't know. Last year, I think I made it till right before Christmas doing Vlogmas. Um, I'm going to try to do some Vlogmas. But what I'm going to do, it's not all going to be crochet related. I mean, I will show you when I get my projects done, as I get them done. I'm waiting for one picture and I will get the ending of Cal 2 up for you to show you. I am working on some more of the same thing that we made, but I really only need to show you my original one. But I will show you all of them, of course, as I get done. Um, and oh, but I have two advents that have nothing to do with um, yarn. I can't afford the yarn advents, at least right now. Maybe one year I'll be able to save up for one, but it seems like they keep going up in price every year. Maybe if things all around start coming down a little bit more, then the indie dyers will be able to go back to what the advents used to be when their supplies don't cost more and more and more as well. I understand why they price them the way they do, because just everything is so expensive for them to get the yarn to dye and all the dyes to dye them. But anyway, I just can't afford them right now. Someday. And plus, my favorite indie dyer doesn't do things like that anymore. So I try to catch her sales and things when I can afford it. Um, but anyway, I will have two different advents to show you. They're ones that I got from Aldi's. They have, if you haven't gone to Aldi's and you have one near you, they do have a couple aisles of items, some cookware, just you'll never know what you'll find. My husband got me this beautiful wooden lap desk from there last year. So again, they have, especially at this time of year, they have some really nice gift items. So you should go and see what they had. They had half an aisle, I think it was, full of different advents. They had some toy advents, some miniature advents, hot sauce advents, so different things. So I got two advents. And if you know me pretty well, you might kind of know at least one of the two that I got. But I want to try and do a small video every day, which will go along with Vlogmas. And, just to show you what my advents are for the day. So, yeah, there's that. And then, you know, then just to show you whatever I have done as I get done, which I'm going to have to be doing a lot of work because I haven't been feeling well enough to crochet lately, and I got a lot to get done before Christmas. So with that, um, I said I only came on for a couple minutes today. Sorry, I got distracted there. There we go. Um, I came on to show you something I found at Ollie's. Actually, my husband found it at Ollie's and showed it to me, and I had to get it. We were there shopping. I don't know if you have an Ollie's around you. Sorry, I used the lid there. Um, and if you do, if you don't go and shop there, um, I would suggest if you like, if you're on a limited budget like I am, and you like different like coffees and teas and things, sometimes they have coffee flavorings, the sugar-free ones. You can go there and get like a box of Keurig when they have Keurig. It's if you don't know Ollie's, it's an overstock store. So when places have too much stock, they send to Ollie's. Um, so you can find different things, but you have to realize that when you come back the next time, they may not have it. They do have certain things they carry all the time. Like they carry these big boxes of the Keurig coffees, not Keurig brand, but the K cups. Um, Sometimes you can get the Green Mountain brand or whatever really good brands. I've gotten Yasso tea before. It just, you never know. And sometimes you're going to get a no name brand. It depends on what they have. So you can decide what you want to try and what you don't. They have this no name tea that they normally have in peppermint or chamomile. And I love the peppermint. Chamomile, not so much, but I'm very picky when it comes to chamomile tea. There's only a few that I really like. Um, but as far as peppermint, well, I'm picky there too. But their peppermint one I like. Um, I can't think of the brand. But anyway, you get the gist. And they have more than things that you can eat. They have books. I'm getting my different seasons of the chosen books there. Um, I've gotten season 1 and 2. They now have season 3 there. Sometimes they have yarn, and you can get yarn at really good prices. They've had Ogo yarn there for, I would say, almost a year now. I think they may have gotten it right before Christmas last year. And they still have some left because sometimes they get a whole bunch, and sometimes they get a little bit. So sometimes it lasts. And then they also will change stock around between stores. So if something isn't selling at one store and it is at another, the store that it's not selling at will send it on to a store that it is. Or they just swap because this one's been stagnant here for a while. They have different yarn in a different one, stagnant, and they'll swap them. And that's with anything, not just yarn. I'm just using yarn as an example. But they still have Ogo yarn. They have the blanket Ogo for $4.99. I mean, that's pretty, that's a good price. And then they have the Karen Ogo in the smaller yarn for $3.99. So I got a couple of them because you guys know I don't really use blanket yarns. I got some of the Karen because I want to, all of them because you get all the different multicolors, and I'm not really a hat and a beanie person unless I'm giving them away. I got them for things like giving stuff um, to organizations and to make maybe some cat toys with if I need acrylic instead of cotton, and also to try and make an amigurumi out of the blanket yarn that I got. But the other ones, I got enough of them that I could make, like maybe a cowl or, whatever. But I will be, donating some things here. I want to make some hats and beanies and stuff to donate, and, they're a good yarn for that. So you'll never know what you'll find. And not last year, but the year before, if you guys have been watching, I had gotten some crochet kits. I got, let me see if I can remember them all. I got the peanuts. I got Frozen, um, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman. Actually, somebody sent me Rudolph because they didn't have Rudolph here. Um, but somebody, they had it at an Ollie's somewhere else, and somebody who was watching saw, and they got me one and sent it to me. I can't think of the other ones right now. But anyway, and I have one. I've done a giveaway with one before, I think, but I do have some extra once I get through the back room. I'll probably be doing a giveaway with at least another one or two, maybe later on this year. Or who knows, maybe not until the next year, but we'll see. They're also good, to give to people who crochet, who love, whatever it is, the peanuts or whatever. And my husband found, and this one he found in the book section. And the one year that they had them, they had like some over by the regular crochet yarn, by the yarn, and then the other ones were in a complete, they had some in the book section, and then they had some in a middle aisle, and then they all ended up in the middle aisle. But you have to, look around. They've got really good, I found a couple nice knitting books, and you guys know I'm trying to learn how to knit. And I've only found a couple crochet books, um, but they have DIY stuff there, crafting, books and things, and a really good price on, you know, some really I got a name brand gel pen, a name brand um, coloring pencils because I like to color um, when I have time, when I'm not feeling well. So, but anyway, again, you got the gist. They got men's clothes. They don't have women's, but they have a nice, I don't think they have women's. They have a good men's section. Found some really good body wash there lately that all vegan. So I got vegan chocolate chips at a really good deal, and I got, gave them to my daughter and got some for myself, the dark chocolate. So yeah, you never know what you're gonna find, basically. And my husband found Mr. Rogers, and they only had a couple of them. It's that time of the season where I try not to buy for myself because Christmas is coming. But the price on it was like a no-brainer. I had to get it, and I knew if I waited, it could be all gone. Because like with the other ones, we were seeing people like grab 4 or 5 of the same ones. And honestly, I had gotten a hold of some of my friends and I got a couple of each because I, sent them to them. So I actually have some boxes back there I still need to send. I have them in there. Um, but these were $4.99 and the normal price is $24.99. And if I remember right, the ones a couple of years ago were $3.99 or $4.99, depending on which one it was. So it's a great deal for anybody who likes, these kind of things. Mr. Rogers is very nostalgic to me for my childhood, which I'm sure for anybody else around my age they are too. But then again, the girl that I'm teaching how to crochet, who just turned 10, I think, she 9 or 10. It doesn't matter. Anyway, 10. Yeah, she just turned 10. She saw it and she loved it too. So, she's like, once she starts to learn how to make amigurumi, that, maybe she would like this. But these are teeny tiny, so it's going to be a while before she can learn how to make the size that these turn out to be. But what this does is this here, it has a whole crochet book. I do believe they all come with some kind of crochet hook as well, but most of them I know depends on the kit. Sometimes they just give you plastic. Sometimes they do give a metal one, but I've noticed most of the time they're the kind that I don't use, which means they're tapered. But this is a very teeny tiny hook in here. So yes, it makes a small amigurumi, and they give you yarn normally for one or two. I didn't read the box, so let me see. It's a beautiful day to crochet. Mr. Rogers neighborhood. Everything you need to make Mr. Rogers and Daniel Striped Tiger. So there you go. Everything to make Mr. Rogers, if you can see him there, and then Daniel striped tiger right there. And to me, it looks like it might even be smaller than a bee hook. I may actually have to use that hook because I need to. One of the things that's on my wish list is I want to get the Susan Bates. Is it Susan Bates? Yeah, she came out with the new squishy handle, uh, the ergonomic steel crochet hooks, but so did Prim. Actually, I think it's the Prim set I want to get. Prim has more hooks than the Susan Bates, and I love both of them. So that's what I came on to show you. It took me 15 minutes to stumble around talking about Ollies, but really, for anybody who doesn't have an Ollies, it is a really good store, especially when you're on a budget. And they have, oh, that's why I started telling you about the stuff they have. They also have this um, stepping stones. You can, a VIP program, you can get a card, and if you check out using your card, you get points. Um, so they have the point system, and what you're trying to get is every 250 points, you get 10% off of one item. But then they also have what they call, let me find it here, ranks. And you have, we're at the best rank right now. There's the general, the 2-star general, and the 3-star general. When you hit the 2-star, you get 20% off of one item. And the 3-star, when you hit that, you get 30% off of one item. And every once in a while, they'll send you 10% off of your whole entire order, which I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but really it saves you, like here, it saves us taxes and plus a little bit more. Um, if you're buying something that's taxable. If not, it saved you the 10% off of everything because they have food, like I was saying, food grade stuff where you're not taxed on, but then they have other things like this time of year, they have a lot of Christmas toys and a lot of the nice ones. Um, and pet items. I've gotten Jackson Galaxy toys in the pet aisle. I know they were what he was discontinuing because he came out with a newer version of that toy this year. But our cats love them. Whether I would have gotten the old version or the new version, they love it. So, I've gotten scratch houses for them. I just actually got a new one to give them for Christmas because the one I'd gotten them a couple months ago was almost wore out. Um, you never know. Sometimes they've had pet carriers, so many different things. I got an electric thing to get pet fur off that worked really, really nice there. It can't remember if it was called the Fur Daddy or something. And as you've seen on TV. And around Christmas, sometimes they have a lot of those, depending on what they've gotten. Um, but the tiers have helped save us. I mean, they have things, our flooring that we're going to put down in our house, we got from there. And we had 15% off an entire order, and what we saved over, how much with that? Over $100, wasn't it? 120. 120. Oh, we got my lift chair from there. And we had a 30% off of one item. So I can't remember the original price. We saved 120. Saved 120 on the chair. So they have some really nice stuff. And like my mom, she was like, I wouldn't want to go there. It's more, like your garage sale. And I'm like, no, it's not. But then again, for other people, like, you know, my mom, if she goes there, she has to stay strictly to certain areas because she's the type of person who likes to buy all the good deals and then doesn't have any room to keep it all. So, but she will go there to get her coffee. Um, they've had Harry and David coffee. I've been buying Harry and David coffee there probably most of this year. So, yeah, they have some, like I said, really high brands and some maybe not so much. They have Entman's coffee there right now. Um, some Green Mountain coffee they had, and they have, it's a very generic sugar-free syrup, but it's very good. And it's actually one of the stronger ones that I've gotten, and I don't have to use as much of it. So,
their major coffee is the donut coffee.
yeah, one of their major coffees is the Donut brand coffee. Um, Trying to think of the name of the other one, but I can't think of it right now. But they have the big boxes where you can get like 30 to 40 of them in a box, or 60 to 80 for like $14.99. They had some smaller boxes that were, I think, 40 that I got that were autumn flavors. So I got pumpkin spice, um, pecan pie, and then like a cinnamon caramel. Actually, I don't think there's caramel in it. It was cinnamon something. And they're all good. They've got another flavored box that my husband has gotten my daughter and I that has a toasted coconut, which is my favorite. Um, and I can't remember. There's three more flavors in there there's a caramel something, salted caramel, actually, I think. And then there were two others in there, and I love them all. So, and my daughter loves them all. Um, they had a Christmas blend I just saw that has the peppermint bark. Um, and again, I can't remember the other two flavors, but they were all good flavors that I would, drink. I just can't remember the other two right now. I just know peppermint bark was the number one, and that's always my favorite at Christmas time. So, but I will stop. I am not employed by Ollie's. I am not, um, they're not asking me to make this. So I'm just telling you because honestly, we go to Ollie's about once a month, and that's where I get most of my coffee right now. So, and tea. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh, also, I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow with Blog Hops or not. Usually December doesn't have a lot. It has maybe two with like small things in case you forgot about somebody or you still needed some small things to make and need some ideas for Christmas time, last minute gifts. Um, I will try to get it done tomorrow, but honestly, I have not looked at my email for probably, I mean, really looked at it besides the first couple things for the last couple days. I had a couple things I was looking for, like I got a message from my doctor. I looked for that. Um, but right now I'm trying to get, before they're gone, my streaming offers, the Black Friday streaming offers, which I've talked about before. For those of you who are looking into those and have not looked yet, instead of giving you like until December 5th or 10th, like they had done last year, you have to decide by the 2nd. So Hulu has $1.99 a month for the year. And then you can get for 99, I think it was a dollar. No, it was 99 cents a month for the year with ads. Um, and then you can also do stars through Hulu for 99 cents a year, which I noticed on Roku. They had 99 cents, and I was like, oh, I should have done it through Roku. But no, it was only 99 cents for like 3 months for stars through Hulu. It's the whole year. And then they also have where you can get it with Disney, because I mean, Disney is owned by, or Hulu is owned by Disney now anyway. But you can get it with the Disney Plus for an additional, I think it was $2.99 a month for the whole year. So great prices. you're saving a lot of money if you get them on Black Friday. And I did watch this hack um, that you can do, but I already knew about this hack. Um, where if every year I do my hack differently, the guy who wrote the article said a lot of people, and like he used to do, would stop their streaming 2 months before. I still do that, although I know I can do it a different way. Um, which I did yesterday because Stars I had kept because I didn't know when Outlander was coming back out, and they offered me $4.99 a month because of having financial difficulties. So I took that, thinking that that would be around what it would be for Black Friday because that's what it's been. So when I saw 99 cents a month, I was like, because I got the Hulu and I bought it through Hulu, I was still able to get it 99 cents a month. I just canceled my other subscription. Um, but the hack this guy talked about was to just get another email, and then you can go back and forth between your regular email and what the other email is like every year, and you can just delete it on Black Friday and then get the new plan with the other email that day. But the other thing you can do, like if you have a Roku, and if Roku, but you have to check and make sure Roku offers the same offer, because I have noticed that they either won't have some of the Black Friday offers, or the Black Friday offers they have are not as long as the offers you can get them somewhere else. So I do believe, I don't know if Stars had it 99 cents a month, but if all they had it for was a couple months, I could have bought it straight through Stars if I didn't already have my other one, or I could have gotten it through Roku. So that's the other thing you can do if it's the same deal, because sometimes, like Hulu wants to beat out Roku, or they want to beat out Prime or wherever, so they'll offer a better deal. So sometimes you can't do this. But what I do is I go between, like if I have Prime, like I got my oh, what did I get through Prime? I got my Peacock through Prime. Actually, I haven't decided on Peacock yet. What did I get? I got something through Prime yesterday. Or, oh no, I was going to. I'm probably going to get Hallmark through Prime. I haven't had Hallmark, but Prime is offering 2 months at $2. And it's through Christmas, and I miss the Christmas movies on Hallmark. So I was like, I may just go ahead and get that so I can see the Christmas movies. But then again, I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to do, I think it's American Family, which a lot of the people from Hallmark had jumped to a couple of years ago. So I'm going to have to look into that. It's a Christian based streaming app. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to get. Um, but it really helps with those of us who are on a strict thing. But that's the two different ways that I know of you can do a hack. You can either get a different email, or if the different services, which are bigger services that you can add onto, has the deals, you can jump from the one where you're still on it and can't get it and then go to the other one. But it has to be the same deal. I mean, it has to offer the really, really good one. And you have to look around to see which one has the best deal. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do with Peacock, because Peacock is offering $1.99 a month for 6 months, which last year I got it for the whole year. But this year it's 6 months, or you can get the whole year at $19.99, which is actually a better deal than $1.99 for the whole year. So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. I just don't know if I have the lump sum right now with Christmas coming up. So gotta figure it all out, move some numbers around. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow because I plan on being on to show you my advents. I just, I'm not sure about when I'll get a Blog Hops one up. And again, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep doing Blog Hops next year, because by now most of you that watch me have seen how to do it. Maybe if I start adding on more subscribers, but most of you have already have the people who want to do it, already have, you know, all of the newsletters coming in. So you get to see the blog hops that are coming up yourself. So I'm trying to decide. I'm also trying to decide. I have a couple changes coming up next year, but I'll tell you all about that in the new year. It's not a lot, but I also want to know what you guys want. So please let me know what you want to see. I'm hoping once I get the back room done and put away, hopefully I'll get that done within the next couple of months. I'm motivated. I want to get back there and do it. It's just my body's not cooperating right now. Um, if I have enough room, I would like to start doing some tutorials. Let me know if you even want to watch another person for tutorials, because I know there are so many people who are doing them that I don't even know if you guys would want to watch me if I start doing them or not. So let me know what you think, what you want to see, what you're not seeing somewhere else that you want to see, and I will see if I can do it. Um, so I will see you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. And again, I hope you had a really happy Thanksgiving. Remember, you matter. Don't let anybody tell you any differently. And you're gorgeous and you're beautiful. And I love all you guys. Later.